weeks, and I'm Billy Morrison.
And I'm Ozzy Osbourne. I'm here, folks.
Yes, you are. How's 2019 been for you, mate?
It's been one of the most fucked up years of my life.
Ozzy Osbourne is an English singer, songwriter, actor, and television personality. He rose to prominence during the 1970s as the lead vocalist of the heavy metal band Black Sabbath, during which he adopted the nickname the Prince of Darkness. Some say Ozzy Osbourne is the godfather of heavy metal. Osbourne played a key role in defining heavy metal as a viable force in rock music, and Black Sabbath's album releases, Black Sabbath and Paranoid, are consistently ranked among the most important in modern music history. As of 2014, Osbourne had sold more than 100 million albums worldwide, including those during his time with Black Sabbath.
I broke my neck in January. I had pneumonia. I had fucking blood clots. I had everything this year.
So you're feeling well?
Usual.
You look good.
Osbourne's full name is John Michael Osbourne. He's also known as Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, the Wizard of Oz, the Great Oz, and the Godfather of heavy metal. As of this production, he is 71 years old and was born on December 3rd, 1948 in Aston, Birmingham, England in the United Kingdom. He stands at 1.78 meters tall or 5 foot 10 inches. His favorite food is Mexican burritos and his favorite drink is beer, but he doesn't drink it anymore because he's sober from alcohol and drugs. Here are some facts about Ozzy Osbourne that you've probably never heard. His nose is apparently indestructible. One night Ozzy blacked out and tried to kill his wife. He assaulted a burglar in the nude. Cops thought Ozzy had been kidnapped, but he was just on a binge. Ozzy trashed a hotel room with a dead shark's blood. He painted Tommy Lee's hotel walls with his own feces. He died twice in an ATV accident. Ozzy essentially bought a hotel room after letting off fireworks in it. He didn't get his driver's license until he was 60. He really did bite the head off a dove, and Ozzy almost burnt down his house while trying to make a sandwich. It was while working for her father that Sharon Osbourne first met Black Sabbath and its lead singer Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon was 17 when she first met Ozzy, and their paths would cross on and off over the coming years. It wasn't until 1979 that Sharon began managing Ozzy's career. At the time, he had been fired from Black Sabbath, but Sharon believed in his talent and became the mastermind behind his spectacular 24-year solo career, guiding his ascension to become one of rock music's true icons. Eventually their business relationship turned personal, and Sharon and Ozzy were married on July 4th, 1982. They had 3 children, Amy, Kelly, and Jack. In 1971, Osbourne met his first wife Thelma at a nightclub in Birmingham called the Rum Runner, where she worked. They were married in 1971, and children Jessica and Louise were soon born, while Osbourne adopted Thelma's son Elliot. Osbourne later referred to his first marriage as a terrible mistake. His drug and alcohol abuse, coupled with his frequent absences while touring with Black Sabbath, took a toll on his family life, with his children later complaining that he was not a good father. In the 2011 documentary film God Bless Ozzy Osbourne, produced by his son Jack, Osbourne sheepishly admitted that he could not even remember when Louise and Jessica were born.
Talking about this, when you were lying on the floor, did
I
you
was
know?
lying there and
You knew, didn't you?
I lay there and I thought, well, you've fucking done it.
Yeah.
And, and I didn't go, ah!
Osbourne was born in the Anston area of Birmingham, England, in the United Kingdom. His mother, Lillian, who lived from 1916 to 2001, was a non-observant Catholic who worked days at a factory. His father, John Thomas Jack Osbourne, who lived from 1915 to 1977, worked night shifts as a toolmaker at the General Electric Company. Osbourne has 3 older sisters named Jean, Iris, and Gillian. He has 2 younger brothers named Paul and Tony. The family lived in a small 2-bedroom home at 14 Lodge Road in Aston. Osbourne had the nickname Ozzy since primary school. He dealt with dyslexia at school, and at age 11 he suffered sexual abuse from school bullies. Drawn to the stage, he took part in school plays such as Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado and HMS Pinafore. As a Birmingham native, he has a strong Brummie accent. Upon hearing their first hit single at age 14, Osbourne became a fan of the Beatles. He credits their 1963 song, She Loves You, for inspiring him to become a musician. He He said in the 2011 documentary, God Bless Ozzy Osbourne, "I knew I was going to be a rock star the rest of my life." Osbourne left school at 15 and was employed as a construction site labourer, trainee plumber, apprentice toolmaker, car factory horn tuner, and abattoir worker. He attempted to commit burglary, stealing a television which fell on him during his getaway and had to be abandoned, a handful of baby clothes, originally thought to be adult clothes as it was too dark to see when he committed the burglary and which was stolen to sell to people at a pub, and some t-shirts. He spent 6 weeks in Winson Green prison when he was unable to pay a fine after being found guilty of burglarizing a clothes shop. To teach his son a lesson, his father refused to pay the fine. Osbourne formed a blues-influenced rock band with a former classmate. The band later incorporated elements of horror into their music and changed their name to Black Sabbath in 1970. While in the band, Osbourne played a key role in defining heavy metal as a viable force in rock music, and their releases Black Sabbath and Paranoid are consistently ranked among the most important in modern music history. Osbourne was fired from Black Sabbath in 1979 and began a prolific solo career, including 9 studio albums. In the mid-1990s, he pioneered the metal festival tour, Ozzfest, which he continues to organise and at which he has performed on an occasional basis. Osbourne later found fame in another arena with the reality TV show The Osbournes, which focused on Osbourne, his wife Sharon Osbourne, and their children, Kelly Osbourne and Jack Osbourne. This series ran until 2005 and spawned a competitive reality TV show called Battle for Ozzfest. Osbourne splits his time between Los Angeles and Buckinghamshire, England. Osbourne has sold more than 100 million albums. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Black Sabbath, and he is also in the UK Hall of Fame for both a member of the band and as a solo artist. Osbourne has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, as well as the Birmingham Walk of Stars. In 2014, he received the Global Icon Award at the MTV Europe Music Awards. He later starred in the docu-series Ozzy and Jack's World Detour. Ozzy Osbourne's net worth is $220 million. Osbourne's house in Amersham in the United Kingdom is currently for sale for £3.95 million, or around $4.8 million. It's a 7-bedroom home which features sprawling gardens and a pool and spa complex. Located at the end of a long tree-lined driveway, Beale House is a superb Georgian home set in very private gardens and grounds, according to the Knight Frank listing. The wonderful bright accommodation benefits from a very adaptable layout, providing a good mix of both elegant formal reception rooms and comfortable family living. The Osbournes bought a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house in Malibu in 2003 for $5.1 million and rented it out for $40,000 a week. They then put the La Costa Beach property on the market in 2006 for $14 million, but then reduced the price to $10 million. Sharon then reduced the price to $8.795 million before selling it for $7.925 million and still making a comfortable $2.8 million profit. The 3-story mid-century home, entered through a walled garden, has 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms in its 4,500 square feet of living space. The main level includes a living room with fireplace, a dining room, a kitchen and a powder room. The master suite and a wood-panelled library occupy the 2nd floor. The top level has 2 ocean-facing bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, an office and a roof deck. The Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne house in Hancock Park, Los Angeles, was one that was reportedly quietly purchased in an off-market deal back in 2015 from Top Chef Canada judge Shireen Arazum. The 9,000 square foot Spanish colonial home was built in the 1930s and included 8 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms, as well as a gorgeous entryway and a pool. The pair reportedly purchased the home for a whopping $12 million. Ozzy Osbourne has been seen driving in a Bentley Continental GT, a Ferrari 458 Italia, and an Audi R8.